Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and I am finally here to talk through my 2021 planner lineup. So there seems to be a lot of planners sitting here, but let me explain. Hold on. So the first planners, I'm going to move the stack to the side and explain them kind of one by one. The first planners in the stack are two minis. This is a mini horizontal, which is, I'm not going to say it's neutral, but the colors are very mellow. They're not super bright. Like this one is tan. It rotates between this tan and this blue for each month. And the other one I have is the Wellness Warrior Mini. Now, I'm going to be franken-planning these two together. Reason being is I have eczema. And with my eczema and my allergies, I'm finding seems like every day, something new that is triggering one or the other. So I need a way to track what I'm eating, just track the medication I'm supposed to be taking to make sure I take it because things happen. But I need a way to track all that, especially the eating. It's so much easier for me to pop this into my book bag to take to work or wherever I'm going than to keep a classic planner. And the reason is because one of these planners in this stack is my work planner, which is a big. So I'm already carrying a big planner. It's a lot. So I'm going to be franken-planning this because I like the idea of the wellness planner. I like the dividers of it. The colors in this are not, in my opinion, they're not too crazy. It has nothing to do with the color scheme here. It has everything to do with this layout here. So I wanted it in mini form, but this is not enough space for me to be able to write the things I want to. And that's where this will come into play. Is that here with the mini horizontal, that's enough space to write in what I ate, if I took my medication, any other notes I need to put down. All of that can be tracked here, which is why I'm going to franken-plan it with this planner here. So that'll be the first thing. So not an on-the-go mini, an actual, it's for tracking health and wellness. So that's the minis. The next great debate. So I have been using, it's in a closet somewhere. I've been using the budget planner that came out in the last year's undated release. And it has worked for me. I know a lot of people don't like how those budget planners were set up, but it works for me. Now, I purchased this budget book from Plan Her Paper, and it is laid out beautifully. You have, this budget book belongs to, you have a spot for yearly financial goals. Each month you can fill in right there. Each month you have monthly financial manifestations. Describe what you want to manifest using financial affirmations. So an example here is I will be debt free by the end of the year. And it gives you a place to write those, which I think is pretty cool. Then you have the monthly calendar, monthly bill organizer, budget tracker, another page for budget tracker, debt payoff tracker, emergency funds tracker, sinking funds tracker, and then spending tracker with some note pages, and then it goes into the next month. The layout is not my issue. My issue is it's a book. And so where I feel there's going to be a problem, there's two things that I'm not fond of. One, that it's undated, because dating that last budget planner was very tedious. And I would rather the planner already be dated. I understand that she does it this way so that she can meet people wherever they are in their budget. journey, which I think is fine. Just for me personally, I would like it to be dated. So that's my first debate. Second debate is it's a book. So that means, let me move this one out the way. When I go, especially in the beginning, once you get kind of to the middle, it evens out a little bit and it helps with the writing. My fear is trying to write on this spine here. It's gonna cause an issue. Like you literally have to get to probably about the middle before it evens out enough to where writing is not as complex. So I'm either going to unbind this and punch it for disc bound, or I may gift this to someone else who that does not bother. And if that's the case, I purchase the Happy Planner Girl Savvy Saver, which is the same exact layout as the undated planner from last release. So you have your typical Happy Planner This Planner Belongs To page. Here you have, which is kind of similar but does not break it down by month, to the budget book, where you have a place to write your financial goals. And then you have the year at a glance is what we're calling it. I think it has another name. Then you have your dashboard. It actually says next month's budget review, which I find confusing because if this is next month's budget review, then why is it here? But never mind. I digress. But then this is where I feel better. It's dated already. And it's the same layout as the undated. Same thing here. They didn't fill anything out here. Thank you, Happy Planner. I wish you hadn't filled anything out here, but one step at a time with y'all, I see. The only thing with this one is if I were to want to use it like it is here with the weekly expenses for each page, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. What about the months that aren't exactly 4 weeks, where it adds out to be 5 weeks? What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just spill it over into the next month, or not sure what the thought process was there? And then you have a notes page, and then you go into the next month. So all that is the same throughout. And then in the back, you just have a notes page. So I'm still not sure. It is December 24th, and I am still not sure which one of these I'm going to use for our budget. So hopefully I figured it out soon. Next up is I am very excited about this planner. I have never used the Recollections planner before, but when I saw this one, the cover caught my attention, and then I kind of peeked inside and it's like, oh, okay. So this is going to be my craft project social media planner. And it is, they call this their 12-month creativity focused calendar with a horizontal layout. So again, they have a name page here, a little overview of how to use your project planner. There's some stickers. Then there's an envelope. You have a place to put project ideas based on the season, which I think is cool. Again, I wish you just would. I get you're trying to put examples, but just leave that blank. Then you have a year overview, which I think is pretty cool because I can either use this for planning social media posts or videos, which I may do videos right here. And then here's a year timeline. So you can actually use this to track how many times you're posting. Because I only have YouTube and Instagram. So if I track what videos I'm going to do here I can track which days I posted on Instagram. And then you have these project pages. So you get the project title, what's your objective, a place to brainstorm, resources, outline. You have a place to write down literally what you need to do for that project, what props and materials were needed, and how did it go. And you have quite a few of these. I think it's like 10. Then after these, there is more of them in a similar fashion, but these are all on one page. So instead of the two, like here, it's just on one page. Let me get some of those. And then we get to the first month here, and on this side you just have a place for notes with some dot grid, and then on the January side, more like the dashboard, you have another place to write, a place for 3 projects for the month, what is the inspiration for this month, you have your monthly, which you can track whatever you choose to here, and then this is the part that is interesting to me and I'm excited. When they say a horizontal layout, it is not like the Happy Planner. So let me pull that mini back out, because even a classic Happy Planner is laid out the same way. This is their horizontal. The horizontal is 2 pages. Here, and why I think it's going to work, because this is not my everyday. This is not tracking something major like what I'm eating, what medicines, tracking symptoms, all of that. This is strictly for social media and projects. So I think this will work to have the week on one page in this horizontal layout. So I think that's pretty cool that they got it all on one page. So really, we're looking at 2 weeks here. And it's like that throughout the whole planner. So I'm excited to get into this one. And then in the back, you have a big note section. I'm not sure how many pages it is. But that is this planner. Here's the number on it. If it's still listed on their site, because at this point a lot of planners are running out, I will link it down below. But I'm really excited to use this. For the main event, I have 2 planners here. The reason I have 2 planners is because I am a seasonal planner. When I say seasonal, I want snowflakes in January and I want fireworks in July. Up until this point, I have been able to find a seasonal planner that satisfied just that, seasons. This is the only planner that came out in the 18-month. I didn't even take this off. And I've been using it. This is the only one that came in that release that was seasonal. Luckily, I had another planner to use, because here's the problem I have. When you open it up, boom, this dashboard is everything I'm asking for. Super seasonal. I'm sorry for what I said when it was winter. All the winter things. Silver foil. Why is it yellow? And even on the monthly, whatever color is here indicates what is going to be here. Why is January yellow, orange, and peach? Whatever the color that is. Because then the lines on the page are the same way. I do not like that. Because then each week you have to find a way to cover it up, because it doesn't go with most of the themes I would do. But like I said, I like the dashboards, but the colors just do not coincide with that season. March is okay. April is okay. May, you're pushing your luck again. June, I guess. So what I intend to do, because I received this planner in a giveaway thanks to Nile. Thank you, Nile. I wanted a giveaway for her, so I actually got this planner. Say it with me, y'all. Frankenplan. I never thought I would have to get away from a seasonal because I wasn't provided a seasonal. So what I intend to do, I don't think I'm going to take this page. The page that goes in this planner is actually in my current planner. So it's this page. So I think I'm still going to keep this. Even though it's 2020 and only 2021 here, that's fine. I'm going to keep that there. But I do need to take these pages out of this planner to use. Which there's some color up there. And they're okay for the season that will go with that month, I guess. So I am probably going to, while I like this, I don't really like this part, I can cover that up. But I'll take the dashboard, and because this is an 18-month, they're not going to line up here, so I'll have to cut that off. But I'm going to put these here. So that would be January. And then just an example, I'm not going to do all of them right now because I'm going to do actual setup videos. I do the same thing with February. And do that all throughout. Just tape these together. So then the monthly is completely neutral, which goes against everything us seasonal planners ask for. But if you're not going to give me true seasonal, I'm going to make it myself. So how do you do that? Get a completely neutral planner and I can do what I want with it. So that is going to be my catch-all. That's how I'm going to set that up. It's using Stephanie's planner and elements from this seasonal planner. And then, like quite a few folks in the planner community, I got the Love Letters planner. So what this planner's intention is for you to practice your lettering. And yes, in all of them now, they come with this card that kind of tells you the layout, which it is horizontal, but there's something special about it. So you have here you go, your 2 years on 2 pages. Then here, so I know Kelva Plan has a lettering challenge. I'm sure there's going to be a couple more. Whichever one I choose to go with, I'm going to write what those words are here. And then, so here is where it gets different for this planner. This planner is literally meant to help you with your brush lettering. So they're teaching you in each divider, they're teaching you something, either a tip on what type of stroke, what type of letter, and then on each dashboard, you get a place to practice the month, and there's letters that you're going to practice here. You can write yourself a goal, and they want you to practice your name here, and then watch how you get better as you go through and stay consistent. So then the monthly is pretty plain here. Not sure what I would do there. And then this is where the horizontal gets different. So instead of it just being this solid line at the bottom, these lines being solid, it's dashed. Kind of like when you were in kindergarten and you were learning to write and they gave you that type of paper. It's the same paper. which I appreciate because I don't write straight when there's not lines. So then each week you have a different letter and a different stroke, I should say, that they're trying to teach you. So oval stroke with the O here. Then the next week you're doing the letter C, which is the same oval stroke. So for that, you're practicing certain strokes throughout the entire month. Then you get to February. So each, like I said, each divider is teaching you something in regards to brush lettering. So this one is teaching you about the different strokes. Then there's just some lovely lettering from Jana Wilson. Here we learn the oval stroke. Another quote. So it looks like it's alternating every other month. So here we have the I stroke. Okay, I take that back. Here's the overtone wavy stroke. A cinder stroke. So each month is like that. I'm not going to keep boring y'all with flipping through it. But I'm super excited to commit to working on my lettering. Because that's the only way you get better is to actually keep doing it. So that's in my lineup. And then the final planner in my lineup is actually for work. Right now I use a line vertical, Squad Goals line vertical. Sorry, I couldn't even remember the planner's name. And with that one, they didn't make one like that for 2021. So I went with something different. This planner is called Good Habits. And so it says it's a vertical layout, but there's always a twist. So here's the years. You can already tell what this color scheme is going to be. And so this is where it gets different. It's called Good Habits literally because this planner is for you to set goals and make or break habits. So here you set a goal, choose a habit. You want to make that habit or break it, how you're going to achieve that, and then reflect. And then there's, of course, some dot grid here. Monthlies are pretty standard, except here, which I kind of like, it's got different sections with some, almost like a checklist box. So you can section off, like maybe I have meetings or taskers that need to be done. And then here for the vertical layout, it's one long box, which, again, I told y'all earlier, I'm not good at writing straight. So this is going to test that right here. But you got all the space in the world here. And then at the bottom, it gives you a place to track your daily progress. And some dot grid down here. And then you can check in. How are you making progress? And what is this week's focus? And each week is like that. And then, of course, we switch to that blue color. So we alternate between the peach, apricot. I'm not sure what this color is here. We switch between this color and the blue, which I'm fine with because it's for work. So that is going to be my work planner. So again, this is my lineup. A lot of it is going to be Franken planned, but these are the planners that I have chose to help me navigate through 2021. I know 2020 was a trying year for everybody, and I'm just hoping and praying that 2021 will bring us some relief, hopefully. And I hope that all of you are taking the time to take care of yourselves and take care of your families. And I hope that if you've been affected, that you find love right now all around you. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, you will give this video a thumbs up and you will subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one.